MO Wizard here, guys. I just want to talk about Second Amendment sanctuary counties, states, whatever. Update. Um, Virginia has started passing theirs. Majority of the state passed the Second Amendment sanctuaries. You know, and halfway through the process, when I heard they were starting that, I was concerned about my state. Trying to support the Second Amendment, trying to support me, trying to support all you guys in arms. What could I do? So, I took it up on myself to do some research in about 3 counties around me and my own county. And I started sending out emails. I went to my local office, you know, just to talk to people, try to, you know, let them know that, yeah, I do stand behind it, you know, whether I'm the only one or not, the county that I live in, I'm certainly sure that I'm not, but, I tried to do that. I did do that. Uh, about all week long, I took me a good week doing this, and I send out emails to people in position in these counties and stuff, letting them know my thoughts, opinions on it, concerns, on that and the Constitution, asking questions, are you going to uphold the law that's unconstitutional, or are you going to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America that you swore an oath to uphold and defend, foreign and domestic? So, the update video is about Kentucky. We've got majority of the counties on board. It's still all in the woodworks yet. My county's up for to schedule a meeting. My home county has already got a meeting scheduled. So, good job, guys. It's paying off. And, they may be a handful of counties that's already applied, that's already got the ball rolling about the Second Amendment sanctuaries. They may be a handful of those that back off, but, I don't think so. I think pretty much the ones that's already got concerns in mind, already got the ball rolling, probably going to go through with it. But like I said, they may be a handful that, deny it or back off because of some reason. But, obviously, I've not been into some of these counties, I don't think, but majority of the ones that's closer to me, the bigger ones, it's just like Richmond. Uh, Richmond, Virginia, you have your outer counties in the state, your in your rural areas and stuff that, pretty much live by the gun, and they live by the gun, and they also defend the Constitution, believe in the Second Amendment and everything. And so they need that, and they, uphold that because, that's all of our God given rights, And the same goes for my county, my state, the surrounding counties. That's certain ones, uh, more or less the north counties, um, the bigger ones. You know, they haven't had any action or anything. They probably won't go. They probably ain't going to. If we make enough noise, maybe we can. Kentucky's got a Second Amendment rally coming up. Uh, in Frankfort at the Capitol. If you're in Kentucky, you can stop by, whatever, support us. It'd be greatly appreciated. Uh, Also, if you're going to the Virginia uh, lobby day / rally now, yeah, the was it VCDL? I think VCDL.com. If you haven't heard any updates or anything about information that you need to go and look at that website, because a lot of the information that you need if you're going will be on there. Also, you can search on this platform. I'm sure there's a lot of videos that I've already seen that's trying to, express their thoughts, opinions, and telling you exactly what they're doing and why they're there. You know, because we all should know why they're there. But yeah, the VDL Virginia, it was lobby day, and they put out the word, and it spread like wildfire. I mean, it spread like the Ebola virus, quicker. And now, instead of having a few thousand people show up and good support, they're probably going to have anywhere from 50 to at least probably 100,000 people. Because I'm coming from Kentucky. A couple other YouTubers are coming from Tennessee. I've heard one coming from Arkansas. So, I mean, not only Virginians are going to be there, majority of the whole United States, handful of us that's going to be there. So, it's going to be a massive group. So, always be prepared, situational aware of what's going on at all times. You might want to bring communications other than your cell phone, medical supplies, the tourniquets and stuff, your IFAKs and stuff. You might want to bring all that and keep it on you. They were first saying that they didn't want anybody to bring any long guns, particularly the AR and AK platforms. But I think that's changed now. So, I mean, you show up with what you want, just follow all the laws. They are open carry state. Yeah, check with all your laws, in your states you're going through, you're traveling through, or whatever. If you're going from farther than, the neighboring state, which I am, coming from Kentucky. But, yeah, just check them. Check on all your laws. You might want to check the day of or the night before, because they were talking about the Capitol. You're allowed to carry your firearms in and around the premises there. But that's going to be their first priority, is to change that law. So, you might want to check on it. Don't plan to bring some stuff and leave it in your car and anywhere. If you do that, come in a group. Maybe you can rotate out and have somebody supporting the Second Amendment, but they're supporting you guys by watching your stuff or something. You can switch out, every couple hours, half a day, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, if you don't try to come alone, don't bring any kids. Bring somebody that's able to defend themselves. Run. Don't bring any vulnerable people with you and any liabilities. If they can't shoot and fight as good as you, don't bring them. And don't be alone. If you are, usually stay in the lot, trying to stay in the main. If you have to go alone, you need to make sure you stay in the lot. You need to stay amongst, your fellow brothers and sisters in arms. Accompany them. Don't be alone. And, just put your head on a swivel. You got to look around, make sure everything's going on. Everything that's going on is right. Any situation can snap just like that. They're probably going to be anti-gun people there, Antifa. So they're looking to pick a fight. They're looking to bring us down, looking for any reason to put us in the spotlight, saying that, look at this is ridiculous. So, keep that in mind. Check your egos. But be hyper vigilant, guys, if you're going. And make sure you stress that to everybody else that's in your group. You'll watch each other's back. Make sure your gear is good quality gear. Attached solidly, so ain't gonna fall off or anything fall off or fall out there in a scuffle or anything. Make sure you have good quality gear. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. I've never been to one of these, especially as crazy as it sounds like. But and I'm going to go to experience it, to support the Second Amendment, Virginia, and all our fellow brothers and sisters in arms. So just keep that in mind. Be vigilant. Make sure you go in a group. Don't leave anything in your vehicle, because I'm sure there's going to be some scumbags out there trying to, search cars and break into cars to get stuff, because they know that everybody else is occupied with what's going on, and that's a big distraction. So, our attention is going to be focused on that mostly. If I go, I'm going to try to get a lot of footage. If I'm able to, I'm going to get a lot of footage if I can, videotape everything I can, put it on the channel so you guys can see it, in support of it. But yeah, Kentucky is catching up with Virginia really quickly. So I'm so proud of us for doing that, and we need to support other states too, New York, Michigan. They're all going through something that we're going through one way or another. Probably definitely red flag laws, assault weapons bans, crap like that. But yeah, stay vigilant, check your egos, make sure you're aware of everything and trained up before January 20th. Have a good one, guys. Ammo Wizard out.